Hi folks, welcome to PerformanceTesting. In this video, I'm going to talk about the SAP retail landscape. And this video is for someone who's trying to learn SAP or who is stepping into a new SAP project. This is specifically for you. So before you try to master the SAP, it's important to understand the domain knowledge of that particular business, right? SAP supports various different business activities. It could be on the pharma domain or a life science domain. It could be a wholesale operation, or it could be a retail operation, or it could be a manufacturing unit. So there are various entities that SAP support. So before you start mastering SAP, it's important you try to understand that domain knowledge or the domain operation, correct? So in this case, we are going to see the retail landscape. Let's try to understand how this retail operation works. So what are the various touch points or various entities upon which this retail operation is built? That is what we are going to see in this video. If you take a retail business, right, for example, like Walmart or Flipkart, let's think about something big, right? Let's take Walmart for this example. So if you take Walmart, these are the various touch points. They have the corporate headquarters who decide on the financial accounting or the planning or the controlling unit. Those key activities are being taken care of by the corporate headquarters, like promotions or various activities. All those activities are taken by the corporate headquarters, people who are the corporate headquarters. Then comes the distribution center on the supplier. If you take a retail business typically sells either a product or a service. If it is a product, it has to come from somewhere. And in this case, example like Walmart, they buy all these products in a wholesale from a supplier or a vendor, right? So they buy in bulk and sell it to us in a retail price. So first what they do is they give quotation to different suppliers, and whoever is providing the competitive price and high quality product, so they try to get that purchase order from them. So they create a purchase order and the supplier fulfills that purchase order. So how they do that? Once a purchase order is created and once the supplier fulfills that purchase order, right? So he puts all those products in a big truck and send it to the distribution center. And distribution center is nothing but it's more like a warehouse where it receives the product from different suppliers and store it in that warehouse or the distribution center. So how do they store it? There might be products that can hazardous product, or there are products which lifetime is very small. So according to various selection criteria, they store it and assort it in a proper way and put it in a proper storage location. So there are small activities like picking, packing, shipping, packaging. All these things happens at the distribution center. And from this distribution center, they cannot sell it to the customers directly, right? Because a distribution center who is on the extreme, one extreme of the country cannot sell the product to the customers who are in the other extreme of the country, right? So it's important the retail business have distribution center distributed across the country or across different regions of the country. Right. So from this distribution center, whatever the products they got from the wholesale from the supplier, they send it to the stores in small batches, or according to the rate at which they sell the product, right? According to that, they sell the products to that particular store. And one distribution center can supply products to all the stores which is in the close proximity, right? It could be 10, 15 depending on how the demand of that particular product is in that particular region. Then from the stores, we customers buy that product from them. We pay at the counter and we buy the product, and again like all this financial and the point of sale. So there are so many things that happens at the store, right? All these activities happen at the retail storefront. And there is another channel through which a particular retail business can sell the product. That's through the e-commerce channel, digital channels, through their website, walmart.com or flipkart.com. So they can sell the product through their e-commerce channel as well. right? We try to place an order from their website, and that particular order goes to the distribution center, and they try to fulfill that order. I mean, it's necessarily not it has to go to the distribution center. There are few business who sell the product from the distribution center, and there are few business who sell the product, who deliver the product from the distribution center or from the store, depending on how effectively they can manage the logistics. The more the distance, they are going to spend more money. If it is very close to the customer, they could potentially save money by delivering that product to that customer who's at the close proximity. So these are the various touch points upon which the retail business operation is built on. When you see, you feel like it's a very simple operation, but there are so many intricacies on each of this touch point, and there are so many activities that has to happen on each of this touch point. There are so many integration points, and there's a lot of data that has to move around these different entities, and it should be in sync. If there is anything going wrong in this integration or in this flow of in the data, right, it could potentially result in a revenue loss. So for retail operation, it is important that we have the right product at the right location and at the right price and at the right quality. So if you can meet all these things, you can make a big profit out of this business. And let's try to understand where SAP comes into picture. So for any business, if they need to take care of that, what I said earlier, right, the right product at the right location at the right price, right, it's important all these entities or the touch points operates in a very seamless fashion. So that's where SAP comes into a picture. SAP has built a software that can cater all these integration points. Whatever happens at each of these integration points, right, that can be taken care by SAP. That's why they are so powerful, and they are the preferred software by so many multinational companies. So we will talk about each of this operation in our further videos. Hope this video gave you a picture of how a retail operation works and how SAP helps retail operations in their business. Thank you so much and take care.